Hi, champs. Okay, please ignore the horn blasting from outside. I think the mechanic is trying to fix something. Okay, so if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. My name is Frances. Okay, yes. So I'm just getting back from the gym. First workout of the year. We're trying to keep fit. We're trying to lose the extra kilos we added during the holidays. Know that, so yeah. Okay, so today I'm going to be continuing my abuse in Nigeria series. Today, my topic for today is verbal abuse. Yes, you heard me right. Verbal abuse. I think we're very expressive people in Nigeria. We abuse a lot. Okay, how do I mean? What's verbal abuse? Verbal abuse is verbal form of abuse in the sense of it's spoken words you say. Sometimes it can also be words you write down. So yeah, verbal abuse is either spoken or written. So that's verbal abuse. An abusive word or phrase or sentence or something, that you say to another person that makes them feel lesser than make that makes them feel less than, that makes them feel not good enough, that makes them feel there's something wrong with them and all that. I actually think verbal abuse is kind of worse than physical abuse. Okay, none is best, really. Because verbal abuse turns emotional. It's also emotional. Yeah, it's also emotional abuse. And because later, when you're alone, those words, for some people, that thing that person said keeps, playing back in your head, in your mind. And some people tend to believe it sometimes. So, example, growing up over here, you hear, even now, I still hear parents do it. You hear parents who insult their kids. I don't know if they feel it's tough love. You're trying to make that kid do better, be better. For example, Akin has Akin Jr., and Akin Jr. comes back home with a report card at the end of the school term. And Akin Sr. is not happy with the result that Akin Jr. brought back. Akin Jr. took the last position in class. Not necessarily last, okay. He took the 4th position in class. And Akin Sr. was expecting him to have taken 1st position in class. Then Akin Sr. goes, "Oh, stupid boy, you're very stupid, you're useless. That person that took 1st in class, does that person have 2 heads? Is he better than you? You're just useless. When I was your age, I was always taking 1st in class. I always took the 1st position. Are you sure you're my son?" He now turned to the boy's mom. "Are you sure you're my son? Is this my son? I always took 1st throughout my academic whatever in school. Yeah, you're just useless, good for nothing. You never amount to anything. Blah 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 blah." This one scenario. It could be that the boy did something or the girl did something. You hear things like, "Look at you, stupid girl, idiot, fool. You will never be anything in your life. Yeah, these are your own children will insult you too. These are your own children will treat you." So many things you hear parents say to their kids in moments of anger and disappointment because they're disappointed or they're angry towards that child. "Look at you, stupid." Then let's say you're overshape, fat idiots. Look, what's that Yoruba word for horrible idiots? Look at you, horrible, shapeless and moeba. They'll never become anything. Look at your mates, see them. You just be eating everything you see. You just be eating everything. Look at you. Sometimes when I hear parents abuse their kids or insult them, I'll just be like, damn. Yeah. You even hear some parents saying things like, "I regret ever giving birth to you. How can my own child be an idiot? How can my own child not have sense? How can my own child be stupid? And you're like, a lot of people think it's it's okay, it's normal. Parents, a lot of African, I can't say African, a lot of Nigerian parents do it. Only it's because I grew up in Lagos and I live in Lagos, but I see a lot of parents do it. You know, I should think it's all over Nigeria. Yeah, yeah. I schooled in the east and in Benin. Yeah, I also saw it. Yes, parents maybe out of disappointment, anger, or they insult their kids that bad. You know, no, who's going then for girls? You're not gonna learn how to cook. Look at the rubbish you're cooking. Which man's house did you enter? Which man is going to marry you? Some parents even say that to their kids, their daughters. Then you come to school, you have the teachers who do the same thing. They insult the kids. Idiots, come here. Fools, stupid girl, scallywag, different things. And I think it's normal. Like if you're angry or you're disappointed as a child, you insult them. Look at your head. Stupid boy with your head like shaped like a football field, or your head shaped like a box. Look at. And then what they don't realize is in the end, those kids they remember those words. That's the verbal abuse. I think, like I said, I think it's one of the worst, or it should be the worst form of abuse, because you remember those words they were spoken to you later. Like you think about them, and you think about them a lot. So, and then you also have in the workplace, you have superiors who insult their subordinates, their employees. How can you be so stupid? You're just the worst person to work with. You're good for nothing. You're so stupid. How can't you see the simple thing? Idiot, fool, useless. It's not just when there's large power distance, like maybe some boss who has a chauffeur or a house help or maid or housekeeper. Also in offices you hear it. Idiot, stupid, you have no sense. There's nothing inside your brain. Like your head is empty. Different things that employers or bosses say to their subordinates or employees. That's abuse as well. Making them feel uncomfortable, not good enough to carry out that duty, and so much more. Walking on eggshells around their bosses. Then you also have, I've seen it on the road when you're driving in Nigeria or you're in a public transport. Maybe one person who is driving tries to overtake the other, and then you hear things like, get out of the way, you stupid idiot, you fool, look at you. Swearing is hard for me, so it's I can't really say all those things. And look at you, useless man, useless woman, you're not gonna learn how to drive. It's very stupid. So many things, and everybody thinks it's normal. They just smile and laugh and go. Then for females, adult females, when you go out, and it's not necessarily in a relationship, maybe it could be a place of work or on the road, a common insults for females here, grown women here, is someone telling you ashawo. Ashawo means prostitute. Yeah, ashawo. You're sleeping with all those men. That's how you make your money. Look at you, have your type in my house. Stupid girl, look at you. Ashawo, you not close your legs. That's just a general insult for every female, really. And they tell you, I know your type. You be sleeping with all those men for money. This guy, you don't have body car. Look at you, ashawo, spreading leg up and down. Different insults. That's why nobody will marry you. Different insults. Then for men here, adult grown men, be it in relationships or not, maybe you're not giving the girl enough money or something, or you behave in a way she doesn't expect. You hear things like, Look at you, simp. That's a new one that everybody's using now. Simp. You're such a simp. You're not a man. You're not a man. Your mates are acting like men. You're acting like a small boy. What's all this? Is how grown men act? What's this? No, 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 no. My younger brother is even better than you. You're not a complete man. So if they call men now, they say men should come out. You two, you will come out, right? Are you a man? Look at how much you're giving me. You're not even hitting it well. Different scenarios really for men. You don't even have anything. Ordinary car. A simple car you don't have. Ordinary car you don't have. And you call yourself a man. Isn't it your mates? Isn't it your mates that have built houses? Isn't it your mates that have built houses, their own cars? Isn't it your mates that buy cars and houses for their girlfriends and for their wives? No, 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 no. Yeah. So like I said, here it's really common. We're very abusive. Just someone just do some idiots, fool, your mom, your father, your mother, all of you in your family, all of you are idiots, fools, and useless people. Like there's a day you don't step out of the house and you don't hear one insult, one abusive word or the other that someone hurls at someone else in different situations. It could even be online. Like I said, verbal abuse to me is not just spoken words. It could also be written. That person has to read it, because when you're reading, there's an inner voice. You're reading it in voice. You're not just reading in silence or abstract. So there's a voice attuned to it. So yeah, you just remember those words said to you, written to you, of how useless you are, how stupid, how you never amount to anything, blah 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 blah. Irrespective of the scenario, imagine growing up in that kind of environment or community. People just derive joy at. Even have friends who do it to each other. Like, it's a form of greeting. Look at you, Okombi, idiot, stupid girl. It's like, to them it's not abusive, it's a form of greeting. I don't like friends who, yeah, to them it's a form of, togetherness. I don't like it. You don't have to abuse me to show some form of that you're my friend. Look at you, goat head, stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty common. One thing parents and lots of people don't realize is it's not right. You shouldn't be speaking to your child that way because they're your child. You want that child to do better, to grow up to be a well-rounded individual. But then how do they get rid of the voices in their head of you telling them how stupid, how useless, how much of an idiot, a fool, how they never amount to anything, how they'll never be good enough? Imagine hearing that from childhood, and then you're growing then you start making friends, dating a boy or dating a girl, just behind at the back of your head of how not good enough you are, how not, different things. I don't think it's really bad. It's really bad. It's just a culture of abuse, and we think it's okay. It's not. Saying things to kids, to people around you, any small thing. Fool, idiot, look at you. God. So aggressive. I think we are very aggressive. It's not just because I've been to Onitsha, Aba, Abia, Imo. We're very aggressive. Nigerians are very feisty, aggressive. We're very, so if you're not acting like expected, we just insult you. It's wrong. It's really wrong, because let's be kind with our words, be it written or spoken, because you don't have no idea the internal battles people are battling, and also for kids, growing kids, you shouldn't be using abusive words at them. Let's respect each other. Be you a man, be a woman. It's wrong for you to see a girl, maybe she has a car or she's doing okay or she looks good, and you feel the best insult is to call her a prostitute. I've been called that before, and I was shocked. I was speechless. Like, I always pick my battles, so I just walked away. Yeah, because the man was like, "Oh, I have your type at home. Look at you, a shower prostitute. We know you." I was like, "Not today, devil. Not today." And I walked away. I'm different. People are different. You don't know what people are battling. You don't know when they're sitting down. Because we speak to ourselves like 70% of the hours of the day or more, or maybe 50. We speak to ourselves more because that internal conversation, you start remembering all the things someone said to you, the things that was written to you. It's wrong. So if you're a parent, please build your kids up with your words. Don't insult them. Be kind to people around you, really. You don't have to be the reason someone commits suicide. The suicide rate in the country has gone up. Imagine going online calling someone all sorts of names because you feel you're faceless and they can't see your social media, so you insult the person thoroughly. You say things to that person, and that person reads it in their quiet time. They're thinking about it, remembering what you said, what you typed. Please be kind. Be kind to people. Be it a man, woman, child, a subordinate, employee, whatever. Please, let's all be kind. The abuse in this country is too much. Oh my lord. We abuse everything, everybody. Such unkind, uncouth words. You know? So champs, I hope my thoughts on this have been able to help you somehow, as imperfect as they are. Even if you think that person is smaller than you, lesser than you, or you're bigger than them, please be kind. Be polite, Don't go about insulting people, calling people names. No child of God does that. No well-mannered, educated, well-traveled, responsible person goes about brandishing insultive words at people, no matter who that person is to you. So, champs, it can even be a husband to a wife to a husband, boyfriend to girlfriend, girlfriend to boyfriend, school, church, on the road, wherever it is, it doesn't matter. Be kind with your words. So, champs, till next time, do not forget that you're a champ. Yes, you are. And I love you, but as always, God loves you more. Till next time, my name is Frances Okeke. Bye, champs.